Hello. How's everyone doing? Let me know if you can hear me. All right. Yeah, it looks like we're getting some sound, but it might be a little too quiet. It's been a second since I streamed, so I don't know if my settings are all up to date. But happy Friday, everyone. Today, yeah, hopefully there's not too much background noise because my air conditioner is blasting. But this week, I'm back streaming again, and now we have a weekly scripting challenge that we post in the Discord. So let me just link the Discord, our Discord server here. But hey Summer, hey Digital Monkey Master. But yeah, in our Discord server, every week we've got a new weekly scripting challenge, which is fun and exciting. So I'm just gonna make a submission for that on stream today. So I have some ideas of what I want to do, and I already did a submission for this one, but I'm gonna do another one. I made a tornado earlier this week, and that was fun, and that fits the theme of weather. But I want to make something different, and I was thinking about trying to make like a game where you play as a cloud that's raining, and you want to go like water all of the like dying plants and like kind of bring the landscape back to life. So you'll kind of navigate as this little tiny rain cloud and then try to just like bring rain to the world. So I want to see if I can get this done like on this stream. So I've got 2 hours, and I just want to like try to see how far we can take this. I think like the ethos, like the whole kind of thing behind the weekly scripting challenge is that it's like something you can do really quick. You just want to like throw something together, not spend a huge amount of time on it. Just kind of proof of concept things. So I'm gonna try to like go super quick with it, like use existing tools, like use scripts I've made or other people have made, like see what we can do, and kind of just like spitfire, get that out. So here we are, and my character is looking awesome, but unfortunately, I don't think I will be playing as anyone wearing my sweet new skin when I play as a cloud. So first of all, let's just make our player. So our player is gonna be a little cloud, and it needs to rain on two things. So what we could do is just let's find a cloud. I think I know mentally that there is this really cute little cloud character that someone made. Is this it? That one's cool. But that one's crazy. That's not the one I was thinking of, but that one is really cute. Let us see. This was the one I'm thinking of. I guess it's from Would You Rather. It's just a cute little. Oh, it kind of has like a little lightning thing. Okay, that's a maybe. Is that the one I was thinking of? I guess it was. This is just a big cloud. Oh, those are really cute. Maybe more of a character. So we'll probably just start with this little guy, and then we can change it if we want. So we'll play as this little cloud. And then we need to make it like rain. So I'm just gonna like, I don't need to be following the player. So it'll be the cloud. I might just like, I'll keep it animated, but I might like remix it and take out the lightning. I don't know, I haven't decided. So let's get like let's add a particle system, because that'll be the easiest way for us to make rain. Alright, so the particles right now are going up. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, is make a bounding box that just like is as long, or we could even like, if we don't want to write a bounding box by code, we could even just like have it spawn or just like add a second like collision component, or have it spawn like a different component. But we could learn about bounding boxes, and that might be a fun undertaking because they're very useful. The only the only thing that bums me out, not bums me out, I guess bums me out is the right word. It's that we can't visualize bounding boxes, so it might not be the best teaching point because we won't actually be able to see with our eyes the box, which might make it kind of like tricky. Um, the cloud does not need a collision volume. The cloud can just be a voxel object that sits on top of this big collision volume that is the rain radius. So let's just make the rain radius. I don't know. Where is it facing right now? That way? Oh, this is the spread. No. Do that in a second. The direction, I need to turn it upside down. There we go. Oh, we'll do 180 degrees. So right now I made a particle system and we're gonna make some rain. Hi Agent B, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Okay, so also let me know if like there's anything weird with the sound. My mic has been making this sound that I don't like. I'm gonna try to fix it this week, but I have not gotten to it yet. Alright, there we go. Let's see if we're, oh no, I don't want to affect the Y. So let's make this spread. So that's a little too fast of rain for me personally, and that's a lot of rain. Let's do 12. I don't actually. Alright, there we go. That's good. Okay, cool. I'm glad the mic is fine. So I don't want. What does drag do? Not really what I want it to do, but I do think that looks really cool, but I don't think that's how rain works. Unfortunately, oops, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, so I want these to be a little bigger and less fast. So I like to slow down the spawn rate. We do not need that many particles. Let's do like, I don't even know. That's true. It's a video game. Lest we forget, we are making a video game, so I can do whatever I want. How do y'all make the like long particles? Would I need non-uniform scaling to do that? Rain game. I'll change the name of that later. There we go. Oh, I'd have to stretch the object. Okay. For now, I'll just deal with this. Maybe I'll pop in to... No, I won't pop into admin. You think the cloud should be more realistic? Yeah, the cloud is not that realistic. Yeah, I could definitely spawn rain as a template. 100%. It could spawn, yeah, we can have it spawn like anything. I'll probably, it just depends on how, like, how many pieces we want in our little cloud. Let's see. I'm gonna have to make the sky like not blue, because you need to be able to see the rain. Maybe making the rain a little darker blue. Ooh, a sun would be really cool. That would be a good, like a sunny day. Maybe this what I was thinking down the line, I want to make this game like a multiplayer game where you try to yeah, that's true. Like, I could also have like multiple particle systems. Like, what if I copy, paste? Did it paste? Oh no, I'd have to do. And then I could do like a slightly different one. This is kind of silly, but like, and then I could make this one have like a little different features of the other one. I don't know, you know? Just give it a little variation. I really, really don't like this color of blue. Wow. I don't know. I can adjust this later. I also just think it looks really weird. That's like not what rain looks like. But what does rain look like? It needs to be stretched out. Oh well, that's too bad. About the new skins, well, I think they're cool. I really need to go get the dinosaur one. That's actually my favorite. I got this one because I thought it was like the coolest, but now I kind of wish I had the dinosaur one instead. So maybe I'll go get the dinosaur skin. But I like them. I think they're very cool. What's your favorite one, Agent B? This is falling too fast. That's the problem I have with it. Let's change the initial velocity. Let me turn off this one while I work on this one. I think that's my biggest problem. Like, it just shouldn't fall that fast. So I could do this, and then I could change the, not the spawn rate. I don't know, the lifetime. That's a little better. And then I'll make the other one the Gold Knight. Yeah, the Gold Knight is really epic. I think that one's really cool. It's also like, I don't know, the Dark Knight's cool too though. That's why I got the Dark Knight. But I do think the Gold Knight is very sweet. Okay, so I'm gonna slow this one down, but oh, okay, sorry, I thought my cats were gonna fight. I don't know, this looks like not very good, but that's fine. I'm just trying my best. Okay. Rain. It looks more like snow. Let's make this more blue. That looks like rain, kind of. I'm not gonna get too hung up on it. So what we could do is, so what I wanted to do for the movement of this character is, it's not gonna be like a player, you know, it's the cloud's not gonna be on the ground or like jumping around, or anything of the sort. It's gonna be flying around in the air. And so luckily, there is a script that already exists by Charlie called something no clip. And it's just like a fly. It's kind of like, I read the script, and it's based on the fly mode in Minecraft, and so it just flies around like, oh yeah, I need to enhance. So it moves up and down, as you can see. So I think that's going to be the movement of this, although I think I'm going to make some tweaks to it, but I'm just going to base the cloud's movement off of this no clip script that Charlie made because it's a good palette to start from. It's mainly, I've only really seen it used in like a debug mode, so I'm going to make some tweaks, like it disables the collider and I don't want to do that, and I might have some like lerping or something to make the movement a little smoother, but it's nice to have something to base it off of so that we don't have to spend the whole stream just making a new movement template. So what I'm going to do now that we have this cloud and it rains and it can move. I'm going to make this into our player. So I'm going to name it like Little Storm Cloud. I don't need to do that. I'm just doing that for me. And then I'm going to make a new template, and it's just going to be called Cloud Player. This is my Cloud Player template. And then if I go over into like my save options and my game settings, you can set the player template to something you made. So we'll select our Cloud Player that we just made, and now when we press play on the game, instead of spawning the default player, we'll spawn Little Cloud Player, and the cloud will move around and so on. Although that's way too zoomed in, and I think we should make a different cloud. But what I'm gonna do now, so I think that the camera is way too close to the cloud. So I'm gonna go to the camera. Now I'm selected on the camera, and I'm going to change some of my settings. So let's have the minimum distance away from the player be a little further, the maximum distance a little further. FOV, I don't know what we want the FOV. Y'all can give me your opinion on if you think the FOV should be. Let me move myself. I think I'm in the way right now. Oops, wrong button. So if you guys, I don't know, do you guys think it should be like the field of view should be super far, or should it be like zoomed in and then I personally love doing this, but it gets weird with the fog. Actually, that looks kind of weird. That actually looks really strange, but it's kind of giving isometric. I actually kind of like this, even though it kind of is like making me feel really weird. I'm gonna keep it like this for now. Yeah, it is like the rainy fog. Also, see how I like clip through the ground? It's not ideal, but it is a cloud, so it's like, I guess a cloud would kind of go through things. I'll keep this. I'll tweak the fog and stuff, but this is kind of fun. So yeah, space to go up, shift to go down. I think alt to go faster. But I might see, depending on time, if we could like have a little like bit of damping on this movement. I might add like some sort of damping to make it like, it has like a target velocity and it's trying to reach the target velocity, so it kind of like ramps up. But that is not gonna be my first priority. You know what? I'll change the FOV later. I forgot this. I can't work in this FOV zone. Wait. It needs to. Whoa! That was weird. Okay. I don't even know what's going on now. I don't want to have the game camera look really weird, which is the problem, that the game camera keeps the FOV. Okay, this looks fine to me. I don't know why it's doing that zoom in. That's zoom FOV. Is that the causing that? That's so weird. Don't like that. I'm just gonna get a fresh one. A fresh polar camera script. Delete my old one. Or actually, no, I don't have to do that. I can press default on the settings, right? Alright, let's get back to defaults because I do not like that it's doing that zoom thing. Okay, it stopped doing it. Right now I'll just do the maximum distance. I'll do the FOV at the end so I don't have to deal with the weird editor camera thing. Okay, so we have a cloud that moves around. Now, before we get too deep into the movement, so I'm keeping this cloud over to the side because then when the game's paused, I can make edits to the template. So I'll keep him over here until we don't need him anymore. So I need to make the like rain mechanic. And I guess I can just to start I'll just change my collision to I don't know, a box, and then we'll just like lower the box and make it bigger. So how big do we want it? We can make it really big because we don't know how high we're gonna go. Actually, we should make it about the size of the particle system. So let's see how long the particles go. Honestly, that's kind of good. Oh, no, it's a little longer. So maybe like 120, 150? Sure. Oh, that's kind of... Let's do like 120 and then move it down. Like that. That'll be our starting like rain setup. Also, oh, let me just push the template. Oh, did not. Okay, good. I'm gonna move these up so that we spawn in like a little higher up. The rain, I think, could go a little faster, but that's cool. I'm gonna push out the camera again. I think it's still too close. Oh, wait. No! Stop doing that. Okay, if the minimum distance, it needs to at least be 200. What? That's weird. Is something setting my camera settings? Oh, do I need to change it on the camera? So weird. Let me get... Pitch to start to zoom. Why is it... Oh, yeah, does that change the camera? Oh, yeah. Okay. So we'll change, so we need to just jump right into this camera. Because something is intersecting. Activate no clip. Camera push state. Camera entity send event. Let's look at the polar camera script. Okay, so it does a transition right when the game starts. So let's start with our remix of the character movement. No clip. So yes, we'll replace it with everything. So I'm just gonna do, I'm gonna call it no clip. What is this game? Cloud movement? Okay, cloud movement, no clip remix. This is based on Charlie's DBB how do you spell character movement, no clip script. Okay. So now we have our own version. We can do whatever we want. So I'm gonna comment this out for now. Also, like, we don't need all this debug stuff. Disable movement, we don't need to do that because our player only has this script on it. Actually, what does our player have on it? Yeah, literally a singular script. And we don't have an animation, and I'm not gonna turn off the colliders. So I'm just gonna start with that. Yes, this is a Charlie script. And let's go. Let me watch. Oh, I need to update the player template. Push template. Play. There we go. Look at that. Okay, it's still gonna clip through the ground, but we'll deal with that later. That's because we don't have a collider that is doing anything properly. So actually, this makes me think that I should have a collider. What happens? Let's see here now. What happens as a test if I, let me just like, I just made this collision. I want to test if I just had like a sphere collision that is dynamic. Just as a test, what would happen when I go in the ground? There we go. Okay, so what we're gonna have to do is have two separate entities, one that is the rain and then one that is our collider on the cloud that actually prevents the cloud from clipping through stuff. I guess I really should take no clip out of the name because it is not that, but I'm gonna keep it in there just as because it's references of what I've remixed, but it truly is not no clip. So I don't even need these turn off, turn on colliders. I'm just gonna keep what I need, so that I don't get confused about what's going on. So I don't need deactivate no clip. This is my movement script. No one is gonna take that from me. I don't need these. My colliders are going to be on here. It's gonna start active. I guess I don't have to take all of this away, but it makes me sad to have all of this miscellaneous stuff. I'm not gonna be toggling anything with F1. Oh, I must have gotten rid of a, yeah. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I'm gonna take all of this out for now. Don't need any of that. Don't need that. And I'm even going to change the name of activate no clip to I don't even need activate no clip, honestly. And first tick will just say that this is active. Okay, so what happens here? Do not need that. We do not need that. What happens here in the first tick, we aren't doing that, sorry. We set this to active. I could probably change that and have that happen and start. But if it's not active for whatever reason, we don't do anything. So I guess I will make a function for that. But we look and we see if we have the speed button pressed or the up or down button pressed, and then we get the controls direction based on the direction that the mouse is facing, or if you're on your phone, the control stick or whatever. And then we set our movement velocity, and then we start moving in that direction. And that's basically how all of our movement controllers work. It's like a very similar like design pattern to this. I don't need the colliders info because I'm not disabling them. If I want to do something custom with that, I will. So cool, we have our movement. I trimmed the fat, as in took out everything that I'm not using in this game because I don't want it to like add extra complication. And I'm just gonna add a little set movement active is active boolean this dot active equals is active. So if I want to turn off movement at some point, say I want to make like a cutscene or something down the line, I can set the movement active or inactive whenever I want. I guess I could say disable movement because that's kind of what we use for the other things. Oh well, I'm just gonna keep trucking along. So next I'm gonna want to make my rain collision box thing. So that's gonna be a separate thing that spawns, and that'll be what like actually interacts with the world. So let me get rid of this old one, and I'm gonna make this more accurate, this collision a little more accurate. So let's say, I think it's like, we'll make it a little smaller, no, a little bigger. 12, perfect. And then I'll just offset it a little more, like, I don't know. So every time I make a change on my player, gotta push to the template. And then now let's spawn our cloud. I made something that spawned parts earlier this week. Let's see if it's actually usable. Spawn cyclone. It doesn't say where to spawn it. So let's make a script that's called spawn and parent. And we need a template, ref, and we need we'll do like a local position. Do my like really goofy little thing that I do when I spawn in parent that we'll see in a second. And that's it. So in start, we'll just say const template. I'll say template ref here. Template equals this dot template ref dot get if template I guess we could we could like keep track of the child if we want. So this dot child equals this dot game dot add entity from template. Template. I'm not gonna worry about the position for now. I'm gonna network it and net it, so that it spawns across the network to everyone. And then we'll do this dot child dot set parent entity to this entity, and then we'll this dot child dot local transform dot position dot copy, and we'll copy the local position that we provided, and then that's that. I'm also gonna make this, the player needs to be networked. So now let's make the rain. I'm just gonna copy this and delete that, and let me just add like a debug voxel object. I don't know, do I have a box? I don't like any of these boxes. Okay. We're gonna hide that. It's just so that I have something to click on. Add the gizmo script, and then I'm going to make our big box collision that I just made earlier. What did we do? It was like 120 with a big offset. And this is gonna be a trigger. And I might just make it like a little bit wider than it looks like, so you have a little wiggle room, because I feel like, I don't know, I don't want it to be too precise. I don't think that always feels very good. So we'll just make it a little bigger than the cloud. And let's see. Yeah, that looks good. Now, to find its local position, I'm going to take these particle effects off. We have them on here. I'm going to parent the particle effect trigger thing to the cloud. And then I'm going to put it into the position I want it to go in, which would be like there. Yeah. And then let's just grab our local position. I'm gonna just copy and paste this number onto my spawn and parent. This is like kind of goofy, but it's the fastest way to do this, in my opinion. So I'm just grabbing its local position. Okay. And gizmo. Okay. And I'm gonna make a new template, and this template's gonna be called rain trigger volume. And now for spawn and parent, we're gonna spawn and parent the rain trigger volume. Oh, cool. Put that somewhere else. Cool. So, oh, looks different. Why is it different? Why haven't I named this? I named it earlier. I guess it didn't save. Huh. I don't know what's going on with my trigger volume. Let's see. Well, I'll just edit it from here. Let's see. So the second one is way too short. Or the first one. So let's crank up that lifetime. And let's increase the emitter size, I think, of both of these. Okay, I still think this rain looks pretty bad. But that's fine. It's rain. Okay, so now we're raining. We can't go through the ground, but we can fly around. So now we just gotta rain on stuff. I think what I'm gonna do is delete these guys for now. Actually, I need to probably edit this some more, so we'll see. But let's get some plants, first of all. So I'm gonna use, as I use in like every game nowadays, I'm gonna use the dying plants from Pocket Garden because we've got a ton of dead plants, and we don't have to. I know, if only there was somewhere I could find some really gorgeous plants. Is it called like dying or like dry? Oh, these are my versions. So let's just that's what it used to look like. And then withered, wilting. So there's a little bit of a difference here. So we're gonna use these. So let me just grab all the wilt. Oh, this is great. So we'll make this like barren landscape. Okay, I already have that one. Alright, perfect. So we'll start with these. So I guess each of these will have a script on it that's like watered and unwatered state. So let us make a new script. What should I call it? Dead plant? That's a horrible script name. Barren or lush? That's like a fancy game. That sounds like an indie smash hit. That sounds like a artsy indie game. Like, that's like story driven with like immersive game, emergent gameplay. Okay, so the script will be called plant, dying plant, cloud game, plant. Alright. One day I will learn how to name scripts. You would think I would have figured it out by now. Dead. No, withered. Wilted? What was it? We just saw it. wilted VO equal da 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 da. And what's the other one? Alive, living. I gotta think of the words I'm gonna be using, because I'm gonna be using these words for the rest of the game. So plants can either be wilting, or high zergling, or lush. Okay, lush VO equals new voxel object ref. Welcome to the stream. We're making happy Friday. You're bringing big energy to the stream. That's good. I need to get pumped. It's Friday. We're making games. It's crazy. Okay. Wilting VO. Wilted or wilting? These say wilting, so I'll do wilting. And lush. Those are my two words. So yeah. On watered. Let's just I'm gonna start this out by making a multiplayer from the start, because it'll just be annoying to do that later. So y'all will go to see my beautiful multiplayer, the way I set up everything in multiplayer. So basically, when this is watered, we're gonna want to send a message to everyone in the game and say, this guy got watered, turn it green for everyone. Otherwise, no one will know that it was watered if you're playing with other people. So you're gonna have to send a message that tells everyone in the session, hey guys, I actually just watered this plant, so you're gonna need to change the color of this thing on your end because it's been watered. So we're gonna do that. Yeah, I want to take a nap too. I'm very ready for the weekend for some reason. And not sleep well last night. I've been sick for like 2 weeks with like the mildest illness in the world, which is awesome. I love mild illnesses, but it's still annoying. I don't know what are you configuring a postfix server? I don't know what that entails. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know, but it sounds rough. So the way that I do this, and this is just for me, is whenever I do multiplayer stuff, I have something called on action, and that's when the action like first happened for the person who initiated it, and that's it. Within on watered on whatever action, that's when we send the message to everyone, and then in the actual action name is where the real thing that we want happens. So you'll see what I'm talking about in 1 second. But a mail server for Linux. That sounds thrilling. Very fun. I should not use the same name for both of these, but I'm going to. Here, I'll just do... Okay, there we go. Yay, your weekend has officially started early. Mine has not. And I probably have to work after the stream, so my weekend is starting. It's gonna start on time. Chocolate covered strawberries. That's my actual favorite sweet treat in the entire world. I don't like sweets that much, and I love chocolate covered strawberries so much. Wow, I need to go find out how I can get some this evening. They're so good. Let's do. Okay. So, this is the. Oh my goodness, with marshmallows. I'm so jealous. I'm still drinking coffee. That's like the opposite of a sweet treat. Black coffee that's kind of cold is literally as far from a sweet treat as you could possibly get. Okay, so this is what happens when something gets watered. Basically, we just say, okay, we're watered now, and we change our voxel object. And whenever we water something on watered, we're just gonna do this game session dot send message, send the message to this entity. The message is called on watered, I guess. Data will just be nothing. We don't need to tell them anything. And so this is gonna be called like by the person who first watered the plant. So then we're also going to want them to actually do the watering action after they tell everyone else to. And so if our message kind is on watered, then we will just water the plant. Wait. Watered is a horrible name for a function. Why did no one tell me this? On wait, this is like this is bothering me. On watered is a fine name, but watered is a horrible name. Thank you. On what did I use? I used the word resurrected in Pocket Garden. That's what the code in Pocket Garden says. But that's also a crazy name. Okay, we're gonna change this to on water plant. What? No. Whoops. I actually do want this to say watered. Sorry. I'm being unnecessarily nitpicky right now. Naming things is literally the bane of my existence. No coffee after 3 p.m. Oh no. I'm breaking the rule. Okay. That should have taken me 35 seconds and I took like 15 minutes to slowly write that, mainly because I did not know how to name things. What is this one? Tomato middle phase wilting. The wilting voxel object doesn't necessarily need to be in here, but I feel like down the line, if I ever want to reset the game, I will want to reset it back to dry. So even though it takes one extra step to change it or to set this in the editor, I think for future proofing, if I decide to make like a game that resets, I should just do that. So let me now make all of these plants with their little scripts. This is gonna be kind of annoying. I'm gonna go as fast as I can. I don't need to do all of them. Dryad salamance. What is this? Corn, middle. Oh, this is gonna be annoying. It's my own fault. Okay, actually this isn't that bad. Basil. What is it? Middle. That sounds like a wonderful time. Carrot. Oh, this is just... You know what? Not doing this. Okay, there we go. Oh, don't make me... Alright, I just realized I can just set the wilting voxel object to whatever the initial voxel object is, so then I don't have to set the wilting one in the editor. Fine, I'll do this. I don't want to use exclamation marks anymore. So I'm doing things by the books nowadays. Do I have any fun plans for this weekend? My friend is having a potluck party thing tomorrow. Oh, whoops. So I'm gonna go to that, and I still haven't decided what I'm gonna make for it. And cooking is like my second biggest hobby outside of video games and music, so I guess third biggest hobby. And so I'm very, very serious about making sure that I flex on everyone at the potluck. So I don't know what I'm gonna make yet, and it's a very, very important decision for me. So after this, I will probably be... Why don't I know how to... So after this, I will probably be looking up recipes and very focused on my contribution. Sorry. I said I wasn't using exclamation points, but I just can't deal with that. Unit testing by J. Fields. Name your unit test A, B, C. Oh, wow. That's an interesting... That is really interesting. I've been... I should read that. I've been reading a book. I've been switching off between reading this book about game design and reading this book about how to be a better programmer. And it's kind of crazy how interesting it is to read about coding. Like, it's just something I like, I don't know, mainly have like learned my whole life from like videos and like tutorials or like reading other people's code. But reading about it like as a concept, like people talking about it with like words rather than just like reading code or having someone code on a YouTube video, it feels like you get this like holistic view, which I'm really been enjoying. It's like a different way to look at it for me. Alright, let me try to rush through these. I get so slowed down when I do stuff like this. It's funny that I like am so annoyed about having to set these things in the editor, because like so much of working on Pocket Garden was just doing stuff like this. Let's go. I literally, this whole time I'm doing this, I'm acting like I'm like doing the world's most painful task in the entire earth. Just having to click things. The book is called, where is it? Is it in this room? I think it's in the living room. I think it's just called like How to Be a Better Programmer. Charles posted it in Slack a while ago, and I ended up buying it. It's written by a game developer, but it's just about like coding practices in general. But it's definitely, I'll send a link to you after I'm done streaming. I'll go get the actual name and author because I forget. But it is written by a game developer who worked at Ubisoft, I think. And it's been a really good read. He's like very unpretentious, and he's also like, these aren't the rules. Like, you can do whatever you want. And you can say, I do not agree with that, but this is from my experience of being a game developer for 30 years or whatever. Just big things to avoid and big things to make sure you do. Okay, so now we have these plants. Now we need something to tell them to be watered. Here, Sprout, you can go in the window. Oh, drama. I have a little cat hammock in my window, and my cats always fight over it. And one of the cats is already in the hammock, and this cat was really upset about it. Now she's coming over to me to complain. I'm really sorry that the cat was in your hammock. Okay, so for watering plants, we'll just make sure. Oh yeah, this is Sprout. Sprout, say hi. She is very clingy. But she's a good cat. I know, I need like, the cats are like always omnipresent in everything that I do. Yeah, she's a very floofy one. She has been shedding for the summer, and my whole world is covered in cat hair. So I'm gonna have this send the events. What's with the trigger volume? Oh, let me pull from template. Okay. So I'll just have this, everything that is a plant is gonna have the waterable, I don't know, waterable tag on it. And then let's just make a script on here. Oh yeah, I could do dry and wet, and as long as it's dry, that makes sense. And just in case, I'm gonna add the tag and start. I'll just also say like there. Just so we're using the same words, you know? There we go. Okay, so then we only need to water it if it's ah. So if we're already watered, let's return. Actually, I don't even need to worry about that here. Let me make a new script. Where is this? The trigger volume, new. What is this? Could game? No, no, no. Whatever. Okay. Basic, basic. There we go. Isn't that what it's called? On water plant. Cool. Oh, no, I didn't push to the template. Alright, I'm gonna delete this for now. I actually just want... I don't want anyone else to water this besides me. Hey. Why didn't you... Rude. Does anyone have an error? What? On water plant, lush voxel object component. Where is our... Wait. What? It's not spawning the rain. Okay. Whoops. Let's fix that. No, I have to redo the... What? Okay, hold up. I'm undoing everything. Did I not push to template? Alright, there we go. Let's try that again. Why? Okay, the rain has a trigger volume. Those have the dry tag on them. Oh, I didn't push to the rain template. You're right. I'm going too fast. This is the rain template, push to template. Okay. I won't delete these anymore. I'll stop deleting them. Oh my goodness. Do something. Also, this trigger volume looks so weird now. Why? Okay, Rain. What are you doing? So weird. What's going on? This is so straightforward. um why on earth would this not be colliding? Can boxes not trigger stuff? Let's see. Oh, I thought triggers worked no matter what, but maybe I'll just try to like, I don't know. Oh, okay. Yeah, there we go. I guess it was just the wrong collider type. Well, we'll just put spheres on all of those. Or we could make the box a capsule. That might be the better move. Let me see if a capsule works better. Thanks, Chris. I'm glad we caught that. I don't know why that I thought boxes worked for triggers. Usually, but I guess I was wrong. Let me try to make this capsule, because it'd be nice to not have to worry about no. We'll do like 15, 16. Yeah, well, I guess we know now. I'll make this like really big, I guess. Okay. Let's see if that works while those have voxel object colliders. I mean, I don't mind using spheres for them either. Okay, the capsule works. I think we should make this rain look better. Because it looks kind of weird right now. Let's make it fall way faster. I feel like I slowed it down for some reason. It's bad move. Initial velocity. Let's go like, oop, speedy. There we go. Da, 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 da. And let's do like more particles. Okay, that's a lot of particles. And let's make it smaller. That's true. I guess this is a relaxing game, as are most games that I've ever made in my life. But that's a little faster. I feel like this, I want it to look like I don't want you to like not know what you're controlling. Like I want you to like know, oh, I definitely am gonna be raining on this thing. Let me make the particles bigger maybe. Still looks like really bad. No wait, I need to grab this. And maybe like yeah, the shape of the particles feels really weird and bad. Let's try to, what did I just do? Spawn rate. Oh, let's change the opacity. I don't know. I'm just vibing it. I mean, I could hop into the admin editor, but I feel like that defeats the purpose of the whole thing. What can I make like a? Yeah, I can't change the shape or anything. Oh well. Let's see how that feels. Bad. Even worse, actually. I need summer to make me some rain. This rain looks bad. Let's see. It's too big. Let's start with one at a time. It's too much work worrying about two particle systems. Yay, thank you. Like, this is just not doing it at all. I miss Monday's stream. Oh, wait, but I'd have to go into admin to get them. That's fine. I could borrow the template, but then I'm defeating I'll go into admin for that. I'm sorry. Or I don't know. Whatever y'all think I should do. For now, I'll just leave this. I guess we can do some level design. I guess we can also see if it works in multiplayer at all. Aww. That's cute. The rain just looks so bad. Let me like make these bigger. There's my level design. Okay. It is really cute. Okay, so I'm gonna do something really quick. Oh, I was gonna test multiplayer. Let's just see. I think that would be cool, but I also think that I want to be able to design a level that has like mountains and stuff. And I like that you would be able to like travel like up and over a hill and not have to have like a flat plane. But we could try both. Here, I'm gonna I'm gonna do a little. How do I like do it on half my screen? Okay, that's good. Okay, there. Does it work in multiplayer? Can you see what I water? Yes. Okay, so as we can see. Oh wait, we can't because my head is in the way. It works in multiplayer. If I water stuff, you can see the result on the other screen. Okay, beautiful. So that's cool. Rain VFX. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna work on my other monitor for a second. There's like what? 3 people in the stream. Like, no one can know that I'm using admin tools. Let me water this last one while we wait. Why won't it load? Sorry. Okay. Edit. Wait. I'm getting confused. What's it called? Okay, Rain VFX. Cloud game, no. You. Spawn parent. Push the template. Okay, sweet. Perfect. Okay, it looks so good. You can't see it on the screen yet, sorry. Let me get out of multiplayer. Oh my goodness, this looks so good. Y'all have no idea. Except we gotta, I'll offset it. Don't worry. Don't worry. Ooh, Stardew Valley. What a classic game. Oh, you can only see it from one side. We might have to change it. Hi, Bronze Sword. Welcome to the stream. We're making a little rain cloud game for the weekly scripting challenge. I can just... Am I allowed to use... I don't know what I'm allowed to do. Let me offset it first. So... I will... do like... I don't know. Let's see what this does. Oh, that's way too far. Actually... No, it's not. Oh, I didn't push to the template. Never mind. Okay, I'm sorry, but I just have to cheat for a second. I'm just gonna cheat for just 5 seconds. Let's see. I'm gonna just unlink, relink. New template. And then I'm gonna have it face the camera. And that way I can make changes and not have to ask Summer to do it every second. Okay. Oh, whoops. What? Why does this have a collider on it? Why can't I move? Oh my goodness. There we go. Wait, why does mine look so different? What did I do wrong? I don't know what I did, but I somehow messed this up horribly. I'm just gonna put the other one back on. And then change position. Oh, I ran out of music. Do do do. I think what I'll do is make this guy bigger. That did not work. Hmm. This is difficult. I am not very good at handling templates. I'm just gonna see if I can use the other rain template, the rain trigger volume, and then like how do you change the shape of the particles? I don't know any of this. I don't know the particle trade secrets. I'm really trying. How do they do that? Wait, what? This is so. Oh, really? That's so random. These are crazy trade secrets. Okay, so let me. Okay, that makes so much sense. Um, Okay, no. Oh, look at that. That's awesome. Okay. And then we'll just do, where's look at? Look at camera. I'm just gonna trust Charlie's script. And let's add my second particle system. Hey, what's wrong with this one? Oh, it has look at. I know. I should know that. Okay, there. Let's go. Okay. And I'll make him smaller. Alright, there we go. This is exciting stuff. Let's see what happens if I put that in there. Hey. Oh, I know. It's spawning in like some crazy place. We'll do like -2. That's where it used to be spawning. Oh, I just realized something so sad. Oh, never mind. Never mind. I take it back. Wow, that's a lot of rain. Okay. Where's this one? I keep not pushing to the template. Yeah. Hopefully one day. There we go. Oh, that looks so odd. Let's disable pitch. This looks so silly too. Okay. Look at camera. I'll just do, I know the look at script by what's like the trustworthy one? I think it's one of the President Cheese ones. Don't enable pitch. Start enabled and the target's the camera. Okay. Let's try this again. Round. There we go. Look at that. Oh, it still looks weird. Dang. That sucks. Hmm. Dang. I wonder if. Oh, that's a bummer. Oh well. For now, this will work. Let me delete these. Okay, there we go. So we have our cloud. And I'm gonna lower the rain a little bit, but otherwise I'm okay. I'm kind of happy with it. It's fine. I think we need to change the angle of the camera. Let's lower this like a little more. And then let's look at the game camera. Of course, I spent more time dealing with random particle stuff than making the game, which is a bummer. How much time do we have? But we'll do as much as we can in the time. Dang, there's something I really wanted to do, but I don't know if I'll have time for it. Okay, so sorry. There we go. That looks better. Let me grab the camera. And I think that it needs to be, you need to be able to see the ground more. Honestly, maybe we just shouldn't use the polar camera. I kind of feel like we should just have a fixed camera. Do I have a camera that just follows the player that I've already made? And then that would fix our rain problem. I mean, simple follow camera by McFunky Pants. Who is follow me? Oh, follow the cloud player. Let me read this. Okay, yeah, it literally just smoothly follows you from a position. So this should be okay. Let me turn off the polar camera. Oh, I didn't mean to delete it, but okay. So I think we'll need to set the follower. Okay. I'm just gonna remix this script to follow the player. I feel like I've already made this. Have I not already made a script that does exactly what I'm talking about? I guess I did the 2D camera. Whatever. Okay, so I'll remix with Funky Panther script. Oh, let me get out of here. I'm unsafe here. Yeah, I'm just gonna set it to whenever we find the player, we follow the player. Remix. Remix of, how do you spell funky? Funky Pants'. Okay. So here, play equals okay, so we're gonna look for the player. Sometimes the player's not like, you can't find it in start, so I'm gonna do this in tick. We're just gonna keep trying to find the player until we can, and then once we can find the player, we'll set that as the target. So I guess then I'll just set following to the player. And then we'll follow the player. Oh, it's 2D. They don't want that. Okay, so this is X, Y, and then Y. So there's just a bug here. Okay. So now we can follow our player at a fixed angle, but let's change our offset. The camera's like inside of the dude, so let's have a X, a 0, Y, and Z will be a little more. Let's see how this looks. Let's switch. I'm gonna press G to switch to the game camera. Let's just zoom out. Looks pretty good. Go a little higher maybe. Okay, that looks good to me. So now we have this fixed. Oh, but I kind of want to be behind the player at all times. I'm just gonna make my own script. I was trying to go fast by using other people's scripts, but I should just use my own. So I'm just gonna set the once we initiate the player, then we're going to parent the camera to the player. Wait, what am I doing? This entity dot set parent entity player. True. Oops. What happens if I just... What did I do? Okay. That is not working out. Oh, well, first of all, okay, there we go. Nope, that still didn't work. Where's the camera? Oh, my cat is on my chair, scratching it. Okay, turning does not work at all. Oh, because I think the movement is based on the camera position. Oh man. Okay, how much time do we have? Not a lot. We have not gotten very far, unfortunately. Let's see. Well, hmm. Yeah, the problem is that when the movement is based on the camera position, I wonder if I have like a basic movement that we can just throw in that does not use the camera. This is so sus, but okay, first of all, this needs to be that's true. It is late. It's time to rest. Okay, this still does not really do it for us, unfortunately. Oh my goodness. I do think I know what's going on though. Yeah, have a good rest and have a good rest of your night. Thanks for hanging out and have a nice weekend. Oh man, no, it did not. There we go. Oh, it's so bad without lerp. It looks so weird. Alright, bye, Bronze Sword. I'll see you. See you next time. Thanks for hanging out. I'm just gonna keep doing this for a bit. Let's see. I just need to get this smoothed because it looks so rough. um, you know what? There's gotta be just like a oh, I'm sorry, I hit the thing. A camera for this. Oh, okay, so I want to lerp the movement a little bit. Movement velocity. Controls direction. Vertical movement velocity. Wonder if I could just do... This is like such a cheap little movement, but let's see. Just do a random number, and then I'm gonna keep everything here because this is like so cheap. Yeah, that did not smooth the rotation at all. So for the control direction, it's either 1 or 0. So when we get the controls direction, I guess the speed is always at the max speed, so we could like slow how fast it gains speed, or I could just try to make my camera move more smoothly. But if it's parented, it's just gonna move at a normal pace. For a game that should be done in 1 minute, I have done quite the undertaking. Is there just like a... Ooh, an orthographic camera could work. I wonder how this one will work. Oh, it's just a stationary camera. That's like a little better, but I think it goes the opposite way. Let's see. Oh, it's still like... Oh, that's so weird. The movement controls are like flipped. So let's see. Get control direction -1. That is so weird. Okay, this is just not working. I will just do something more. I wonder if I could just like. Yeah, it's still gonna be like that. I just need it to like smoothly transition. I need to lerp the rotation. Okay. I guess, okay, so this entity world transform rotation y equals the angle between which vectors? The movement and okay. I don't care about vertical movement. I just care about this. Let's see. Code complete. I haven't heard of pragmatic programmer. I feel like I've heard about code complete before. I'll have to look into that. 'Cause yeah, it's really fun to read about. I guess I could just like have this interpolate towards this value. So it could be like target angle. I don't know if angle is the right word. So then in start, well, let's see. So what is this getting? Equals the angle between vectors in plane, the movement velocity, okay. And it returns our angle. So so then we could do where are we? Okay. Weird. This is weird. I don't think this is gonna work. Yeah, that just broke things even more. This definitely needs to be like changing over time. Oh, this is just more work than I planned on doing. Well, I guess we can just keep it working how it did work. And then we'll just come back next week and try to have a better experience. Oh, well, no, wait, no, wait. That was wrong. This still probably won't work, but I did not. This is not. This is so weird. I know, this will be a to be continued situation because I am just not doing this right. Well, we'll come back next week with a fresh slate and try to get this camera stuff working. So thanks for coming, y'all, and we'll be back next week trying to get this to work. I think instead of doing so much remixing, I'm just gonna make these scripts from scratch, and I think that'll be a lot easier than trying to insert random stuff into other people's things. So we'll be back next week and we'll just try to make our own movement controller and our own camera controller and then just have it do what we want, you know? So I'll see y'all next week, and yeah, have a great weekend, everyone. Bye bye.